I started cycling as a little kid. I grew up in a little small town in Northern California, and it was just trying to get away from the house and get out all day long, and cycling was freedom for me. I'm Lee Stylos. I'm the owner of Chilkoot Cyclery here in Stillwater, Minnesota. We are a local bike shop in Stillwater. We're actually the only bike shop in Stillwater. And because of that, we work on bikes anywhere from the little pink kids bikes all the way up through the $15,000 racing high-end bikes. Went to college, finished up a PhD in physiology, and then came to Minnesota to work for Medtronic and got associated with a group that was here already. There was a very large cycling group in this community. There was about 100 of them. The local bike shop that was here at the time went under, and everybody knew my passion for cycling. And for about 6 months, they hounded me and they kept saying, "You got to start a bike shop. You got to start a bike shop." And I just kept saying, "I do not have to start a bike shop." And then after a while, I decided we're going to go ahead and do this. And I bought this building, put a cafe in the front, the bike shop in the back, and just sort of kept to that ethos of, anybody on two wheels. Cycling is just freedom, and I don't care what you ride as long as you're in two wheels. You're welcome in this shop, and we'll work on any bike. When you're in cycling and you're working hard, there's this sense of flow. Your bike is moving, your body's moving, but your mind's now free to drift and think about stuff. And that's why I still like going out cycling almost every day of the week, is because that's the spot where I find that sort of silence and peace where I can listen to my thoughts. That sense of freedom is such a joy. Whether you go fast or whether you go slow, just being out, the wind in your hair, and just this shop provides that for people. And I think everybody should experience that. There's a real community that this bike shop built. There's 4 clubs that ride out of here, and more clubs starting to come out of here. I want to maintain that in this whole area because it's a draw. Most bike shops are, you come in, you buy the bike, and they send you out the door, and they don't care what happens to you after that. And that's not true with this bike shop. A lot of our customers are our friends, and they're not just customers to us, right? It's not a transactional thing that we do in this bike shop. And it's been staying true to that vision and not letting other things push you off. There's always reasons to try and change for, more income and that sort of stuff. And you lose that vision. You turn into these giant conglomerate bike shops, which no longer care about the customer. They care about the money that the customer has. And so it's trying to hold on to that while you're trying to maintain the bike shop and keep it viable.